I'm your humble realtor, Kumar. So I'm back on more videos after a very long time. It's been a month. I was in India for a surgery. So I'm back in Canada back in my business. Most of them ask me a question: why you choose real estate? What made you to be in that career? The risk is so high. You don't know anyone in Canada. How are you going to achieve your dreams? Who's going to help you out? How are you going to make your connections? So these are the questions most of them ask me, dear ones, friends, family, relatives, most of them ask me this question: how are you going to do it? So just to give you an idea about where I come from, I'm from a village background, farming background. So my dad is from Kerala, a small state in a small state in India, and my mom comes from Tamil Nadu. So basically, both of them have their farming land in India. So my dad has a rubber plantation in Kerala, and my mom has paddy cultivation in Tamil Nadu. So it's a small village, and why I'm telling you is this because as I come from a small background, I was the first graduate to complete my graduation. Then I was the first one to work for a bank in a multinational company in my whole generation, I would say, like in my whole family. Then later part, I moved to Dubai. I worked for Standard Chartered Bank for a few years. Then again later in 2019, I moved to Canada as a PR to provide better life for my kids, my family, and my family back home. So the reason I kept moving from one place to another is because my dad used to say in my childhood that we as humans tend to migrate from one place to another. Like an immigration, right? Most of them travel from other countries for betterment. So I was like, even our family moved, even being in Kerala itself, my dad moved from one village to another village. They bought the lands. Even my mom did the same thing. Even their parents did the same thing. They did move from one place to another. So I would guarantee you that 99% of the world population, most of them are immigrants. They travel from one place to another. So they don't stay. As humans, we are human beings, right? We tend to travel from one place to another because that's the creature. That's how a human is made. So that kind of the thought kept me moving. So yes, we do travel from one place to another to provide better life for our family members. So as I landed in Canada, I did not get the right job. As most of the PRs or Canadians would have experienced this, they don't get the real job they desire. They tend to do most of the jobs, they'll be Uber drivers, truck drivers, or like Instacart. They might do some other job which is apart from their regular field. It did happen to me too. I did choose different jobs, and few months later, I did get a job with CIBC. I worked as a customer service representative, but that job did not give me the right salary for me. So what I used to do is I used to still do my Uber to understand how the reason I choose really Uber was to understand the road, how the road, the route basically, to understand the parking signs. I'm just new to Canada. I'm not sure where to park. Even though I've got my G license, I'm not sure of certain road because it has a left-hand driving. In India, we had a right-hand driving. So it's altogether different culture of driving. So I need to understand how am I going to be driving safe in this country. So to understand the rules and regulations, I basically took up Uber. Simultaneously, that gave me a earnings too. So I was pretty much happy of what was happening with Uber. So it gave me a lot of confidence. Thank you, Uber, for that. I really appreciate that for you. And later, I got a job. I landed my dream job in TD Bank as a business analyst. So here I was working as a in the compliance field, anti-money laundering, the right job that I wanted. Got the right job, got my 6 figures salary. Very happy about my earnings. Family is happy, able to pay my rents, my bills, everything. So, and there was a time like after 1 year, I thought, okay, fine, now it's time. What is next? Like, let's move and buy something for my family. So, I was trying to build a house in India. Then I thought, like, why not, like, provide a house for my family, which is here. My family, my wife and my daughter and my kid who are trusting me now, they need to have a life. So I thought, like, okay, no, why not have a house for them? So we went in search of a house. We landed a dream house that we wanted. So all this happened within 3 years of being in Canada. Like, I don't think so that I was able to achieve my buying a house in India. Even though I worked for about 6-7 years, I was not able to achieve my dream house in India. Like, there's so much of rules and regulations. Our earnings are less. So Canada, it is a dream come true country. Like, like how the people says, like, America is good for life. Like how people dream of coming to America. So same way happened to us. We did achieve our dreams in Canada. So then I thought, like, what is the next salary that I'm going to do? Like, what am I going to earn for my family? What is the next level of earning? Right? So I did work in TD as a business analyst for about a year. I did make in 2021 22. I did make about 6 figure salary, close to $120,000. If you Then later I decided, okay, why not invest in real estate? Like, let me find a home for my family. So I always dreamt of having a house, which is the dream house, like which I used to draw in my childhood. A house should just look like this, and I did land the same house. So but as it went on, like, then I had a question, like, what am I going to do with my earning? Like, TD is done. Like, what else can give me a potential? Like, the sky should be the limit to earn your money, right? So I decided, okay, doing a lot of research, like, is it going to be trading, like, intraday trading, or like, stock trading? What is gonna So I did try doing trading, and that did not work well for me. So I thought, like, okay, my risk appetite was not that great, so I kind of quit on the trading part. So the next option that I had was to get into real estate. So as I bought the house, like, I could understand, like, the whole process, like, how the real estate market works, how the real estate agent work, like, do their work, and how they provide the services. So this gave me the opportunity to understand, okay, fine, most of the realtors, like, they do like, pretty good money out of it if you really work hard. So I took up my exam. So when I took up my exam, I never expected that it's going to be a very tough one. So it's a very funny one, though. Like, we have to pay the course itself is like about close to $6,000. Then, like, you have to pay your registration fees, then, like, insurance. There's so many other fees that comes along the way. So after the registration, like, the course was pretty tough for me, because the terms, the material, the terminology to understand the real estate market was pretty tough for me, like, to be honest. So what I decided was, like, let me quit TD job, like, which was giving me a very good salary. I thought, like, okay, let me give 6 months time to clear my exams in real estate, and I cleared it in one shot. Like, it was one go. There are few models. I can give you in next video I can give you an explanation of how to become a realtor, and what are the process to become a realtor. So I did clear my exams, got my license, then I joined my real estate business. So now, as I'm into real estate business, like, people, the first question they ask me is, like, as a PR, like, as you are a new immigrant into Canada, you don't know many people. How are you gonna buy and sell? Who's gonna be a customer, right? This is what most of them ask me, like, who's gonna be your clients? So I tell everyone, like, I'm not sure. I trust on the Lord. Let's see what's gonna come on our way. Like, the good deeds do come along your way. For example, I cracked the first deal on the first month itself as soon as I got my license. I don't know the person. I don't even know who. Like, I don't have any family connection, but still I was able to crack the deal. Like, I was able to provide the house they needed. So as I advertised, somebody contacted me. So the world is very small. Like, people are always in need of some services. They are looking for your help. So that gave me a very good confidence to understand how people are in need of the real estate service. It's not what we think, like, just like buy and sell, like, the real estate agent makes the profit out of it, but there's a lot more services an agent provides to all these buyers and sellers and investors too. So I am very much enjoying my journey as a realtor. Uh, so I'm driving now. Yeah. So uh, it's been 2 months. In the first month, I got one deal signed and completed, as I told you. The second month, I was back in India for a surgery. Now again, I'm back in Canada, and this is my first day going to office to show my face. Basically, they don't pressurize, like, how much your sales you're doing. I work for Ferro Real Estate, and Freddie Mart is pretty cool. Like, everybody, the broker of record is pretty cool. The sales, all the agents, they're very supportive. You talk to them. I was talking to them when I was in India, understanding about the real estate market, how it is performing, where we are heading towards few quarters that is going to come as we're coming to the end of the year. And it's always good to be on the market to understand how the market is working, what the government is doing, especially how are we going to cater to all the new immigrants who are going to come, as the immigration population is expected to grow in coming years. How the affordability is going to be for the coming crowd, right? The immigration. So please be connected with me. I'm going to give you a lot of updates to understand the real estate update, and I'm here at your service to provide you, to help you to find the right house, the right investments that you can have, secure a house for your kids, for yourself, and to have a better life in Canada. I'm well aware of my research on my neighborhoods, like, which neighborhood is good. Like, there are a lot of pros and cons in each neighborhood. What caters to your needs, we can sit and talk. So please do contact me, and as everybody tells, please like, share and comment, and I'm here to help you out. Thank you, and see you next video. Thank you. Bye.